One tip that I've got in these unprecedented times is around compassion fatigue, something that I've noticed in myself and in clients and in some other people that I work with. What we find with compassion fatigue is there's a number of stages and we can move in and out of any one of them. What we don't want to do is to get stuck. The first stage we notice is called the zealot stage. This is when, an example, when we first found out we were working from home, everything was so exciting. Suddenly we're going to work at home, we could wear our tracksuit pants and our Ugg boots, and we had to learn new technology and we embraced this. We learned all about video conferencing. Everything was exciting and new and there was lots of information. After a while though, we noticed that we became a bit irritated, that information wasn't coming when we wanted it. Things changed constantly. There was a whole lot of different procedures that had to happen. Often we weren't the only ones working from home. We had partners or we had children who were at home trying to do schoolwork, and we could not get space. We couldn't get time to finish the task we wanted to do. And it was becoming harder to separate home from work. We started to become frustrated, grumpy, angry. Then we moved to the next stage, which I think was really evident when we went into the second stage of lockdown for the second time. We started to withdraw. We became overwhelmed that we were going through this again. When was it ever going to end? We had more information that we could cope with. We were finding that we weren't as good at all of this stuff as what we thought we were. So we started to cancel a few Zoom meetings. We were struggling to be motivated. Then the final stage is called zombie, which is just as it describes. We become a bit frozen. We can't work efficiently. Everything is just too much. We're feeling really sad and withdrawn. So all this compassion fatigue, so what can we do about it? Well, the first thing is to realise that this is normal, that we are in, as everybody says, a marathon, not a sprint with this pandemic. On top of the pandemic, we've also had drought and we've had bushfires. Everybody is tired. Everybody is a bit worn. So we need to practice some kindness, and we're getting a lot of information out and around about self-compassion. But what is that practically? What can we do about it? Well, there's a process which has 3 steps, which I found really useful, and it may work for you, it may not, but it's worth giving it a go. First of all, it's fairly simple. You just need to notice what's going on. Notice that perhaps you are withdrawing a bit and that you're not contacting people and you're self-isolating. Notice that. Then name it. Name the thought that I am not feeling as good as what I normally do. I am feeling sad. I am feeling grumpy. I am feeling angry. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking. And then the third step is to normalize it. Know that you're not the only person going through this. There's been a lot of change in a very short time, so it's no wonder that you're feeling this way. So 3 steps: notice, name, and then normalise. And then that may be enough. It just may be enough to notice what's going on for you. But you may decide you may need to do something about it. And that could be you need some time out. And time out could be go for a walk around the block, have a cup of tea in peace, or talk to somebody about it. What we do know through all of this is when we practice self-compassion for ourselves, we can practice better compassion for other people. Hope that was helpful. Cheers.